Welcome to Taiwan.
Clementino.
Was? Guter Moment.
Ich würde gerne Schädlingsbekämpferin werden. Ich habe einfach mal gegoogelt und so einen kleinen Test gemacht, was zu mir passen könnte, und das kam raus. Wenn die Nudeln innen noch hart sind, gerade so, und man zieht die so in den Mund und da ist die Suppe noch dran und dann schmeckt man so, weil dass man so auch Luft mit einzieht, schmeckt man die Suppe noch viel mehr im Mund und dann mit dieser Nudel, die gerade noch so bissfest ist. Das ist ein perfektes Geschmackserlebnis.
Eigentlich bin ich gelernter Koch, aber momentan arbeite ich hier als Englischlehrer ohne Studium. Ich bin 22 Jahre alt und ich komme aus Frankfurt. Ich liebe Essen, deshalb bin ich hier in Taiwan. Vor allem scharfes Essen.
You know when we were like a little kid and you were holding your dick into these things?
Meet friends, eat food, drink alcohol. Ja, meine Leber ist auf jeden Fall aus dem dreifachen Volumen angeschwollen. Yeah, in the future I would maybe, even though I don't work as a chef right now, but maybe I think opening our own restaurant or something related to tea or something related to food in the future here, like with my style.
But
Definitely.
here in Taiwan?
Maybe,
Okay.
yeah, I don't really know about the future, but what I know is that I want to have like a own shop, like my own thing.
Is it a game or
Out of the bearded barley, I bleed beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing the spinning step. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me.
I'm Jaime. I'm 22 years old. I can play the yo-yo. You know, I can do that. I can do a backflip on skis. That's pretty cool. That's quite a personal thing to know about me. don't laugh, man. It's very, you know, structured, you know, has like multiple layers, like, you know, like pasta, meat, tomato, pasta, meat, tomato, pasta, meat, tomato. And then like on top cheese. And then it's grilled. And then it's not like, it's like fresh. And yeah, that's lasagna.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Hey, what up,
Grab
girl?
my glasses, I'm out the door. I'm gonna hit this city.
Let's go.
Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back. I'm talking pedicure on our toes, toes. Trying on all our clothes, clothes. Boys blowing up our phones, phones. Drop top and playing our favorite CDs. Pulling up to the parties. Trying to get a little bit tipsy.
I think the toilet in Dongmen is really clean, and you don't really need to like queue for it. So it's quite a decent metro station and a nice food. It depends on the context. I mean, like if I'm really hungry, I will go to 7-Eleven like after a party. So okay, I really like the sandwich from 7-Eleven. The cheese one, like if I'm like super hangover.
My name is Simon Imbot. I am a 6-foot-tall lizard person, and I enjoy long walks on the beach, eating pizza, and listening to John Coltrane. Been here a while.
How long?
10 months plus 2 months plus 2 months.
14 months.
But like separated. I'll stay here until it's China. Finest jazz since tomorrow. I like that.
My name is Lin, from Taiwan, born and raised, 22 years old, and I'm doing nothing now.
Hey, you're a photographer.
Taking photos from time to time. So I take photos, hang out with friends, drink coffee, read, jerk off. Taking photos from time to time. We were very strongly influenced by sugar and cookies.
Chérie, je m'adresse à toi. Avec toi, chérie, la vie est belle.
July, 18 years old, and I just came back from Hong Kong because the protest is going way too intense, so I'm back now, doing nothing every day. So I really like music and reading, so actually I just start my music, start reading, and when I'm tired of reading, I go play my guitar, sing, and go play my piano. And when I get tired of everything, I go to bed. It's been a tough time these 2 weeks. So I am looking at either on phone or something. It is always like protests in Hong Kong, or everyone is suffering all the time. So nothing funny. It's like always so down, deep, sad, angry, and shit. So yeah, maybe it will be more fun later, some days. Okay.
Ist das von Ihnen? Haben Sie das hier verteilt?
Vielleicht, ja.
Es gibt eine saftige Geldstrafe. Saftig. Kommt zu unserer Party. Disco Double Penetration. 13. November 2019. Taipei. Wir gehen zu Pipe, ein Nachtclub, in dem wir häufig unterwegs waren. Und jetzt hängen wir da unsere Plakate auf. Ich zeige es euch mal kurz. Für unser eigenes Event, ja. Finde ich, haben wir schön gemacht, ist uns gelungen.
Double Disco Penetration.
Ja, die Double Disco Penetration, weil es ja aus 2 Boxen kommt, die Musik. Ja? Und deswegen ist es quasi Double. Und außerdem Simon Imbot und Acid Live, und die penetrieren dann die Disco-Musik.
Wer ist überhaupt Acid Live?
Acid Live ist dieser Newcomer-DJ aus Berlin City, exploring Taipei's underground music scenes. Ja, jetzt komm, laufen wir mal, oder? Also,
ja, klar. Komm.
Da ist noch eine Frage.
Nee.
Let's have sex on the beach, laying in the sand, just you and me, hand in hand. Come on, come on. Let's have sex on the beach, laying in the sand, just you and me, hand in hand. Come on, come on. Let's have sex on the beach, laying in the sand, just you and me, hand in hand. Come on.
So my name is James. I am 30 years old, and I am in Taiwan really to pursue Tai Chi and Chinese medicine. That's what I'm here. A special thing about myself is I don't ejaculate when I masturbate. So it's I just for energetic purposes and for spiritual purposes and also for health purposes, I don't ejaculate, but it makes me want to masturbate all the time. In Taoism and also in yoga, there's like a concept of building up your sexual energy from not having this kind of sexual release. And so you build up this kind of qi in your body. It's called jing. And the point is to take your fluids from your sex chakra, and actually from your testicles too, and bring it up through the back, through your head, and there should be like this cold feeling that goes through the top of your head and then down through your mouth and through your throat, and eventually connects back down to your heart, and ultimately, like when you complete this circuit, there should be like a full body orgasm, And I haven't gotten to that point yet, but that's like what I'm going for. I'm planning on being here for 6 years. That's the plan, yeah. Yeah, I'm planning to go to study at MTC for 2 years, and then I'll go to Taichung afterwards and study Chinese medicine at 中国医药大学.
Yeah.
There's a bubble tea place that's here, like not too far from here, in the Dongmen area, and they will print any picture that you put on it. If you get the foam bubble tea, has foam on top, they'll print a picture of like whatever so you can get your face.
Yeah. Are we gonna go now?
We can go right now.
Let's leave.
No, wait, we have one more thing.
The other day, I was ricocheting slowly off the blue walls of this room, moving as if underwater from typewriter to piano, from bookshelf to an envelope lying on the floor, when I found myself in the L section of the dictionary, where my eyes fell upon the word lanyard. No cookie nibbled by a French novelist could send one off into the past more suddenly, a past where I sat at a workbench at camp, by a deep Adriatic lake, learning how to braid long, thin plastic strips into a lanyard, a gift from my mother. I had never seen anyone use a lanyard, or wear one if that's what she did with them. But that did not keep me from crossing strand over strand, again and again, until I had made a boxy red and white lanyard for my mother. She gave me life and milk from her breasts, and I gave her a lanyard. She nursed me in many a sick room, lifted spoons of medicine to my lips, laid cold face cloths on my forehead, and then led me out into the airy lights, and taught me to walk and swim, and I, in return, presented her with a lanyard. Here are thousands of meals, she said, and here is clothing and a good education. And here is your lanyard, I replied, which I made with a little help from a counselor. Here is a breathing body and a beating heart, strong legs, bones and teeth, and 2 clear eyes to read the world, she whispered. And here, I said, is the lanyard I made at camp. And here, I wish to say to her now, is a smaller gift. Not the worn truth that you can never repay your mother, but the rueful admission that when she took the 2-tone lanyard from my hand, I was as sure as a boy could be that this useless, worthless thing that I wove out of boredom would be enough to make us even.
My name is Jacob Gronberg. I'm from the United States. I'm from California. I've lived in Taipei for almost 2 years now. I was teaching English before, and now I'm studying Chinese. And I also do music stuff here. I DJ and I produce, and I organize events.
Best food, and that for me right now is kimchi. Like, I wake up at 8 and I do music for 2 hours, and then I go to school, and then I get home from school, and I usually eat, and there's not too much free time, but I do like to do production. I skateboard a little bit. I exercise with the Dragon Boat team on Wednesdays, party on the weekends.
Oh, your lemon just
That's
dropped.
okay. I'm kind of done.
Just dropped on the floor.
It's a lime wedge because I took a tequila shot.
I mean, your name is Lemon Face.
Yeah, this is probably a lime though, right?
Did it change to a lemon dropper?
Lemon dropper.
Jacob. Jacob hat eine gute Plattensammlung, aber nicht so viel Witze auf Lager irgendwie.
Alright.
Super nice, man. It was super nice.
My name's Sam. I'm from Australia, 19 years old, and I like beatboxing. I like to be active. I like to learn Mandarin. I like to hang out with friends. I like to play tennis. I like to do yoga. I like to be active. I like to go on walks. I like to hang out in the sun. I like to listen to music. I like to play music. I like to beatbox. Yeah. Clemens had this traineeship, right? But instead of actually going to work, he'd just go up into the top of this building and he'd just sunbake all day. He'd go up there every single morning. And instead of working, he'd go up to this rooftop, sunbake, and do all these breathing exercises.
I'm Edna. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Hong Kong. And I'm here for a year to study Chinese. I like to read. I like to... I'm not very interesting, so I guess I just like to read. My favorite food on earth? Maybe some sort of fruit. I like mangoes. Yeah. I don't know, something sweet. I've been telling all my friends, and I was like, isn't the sticker so cute? It's awesome. I was like, I met this couple, and then they had this, and then they had the sheep, and they used to take pictures and write pictures, and then write letters to the owners of the sheep, and then they never got a response, and now they just made stickers. And I put one on my laptop. So hopefully someone asks me about it, and I'll be like, oh, you know, there's a love story behind it.